ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
When we hear such bhavam expressed by AzhwArs or even our AzhwArs sometimes, especially Andal's noble separation and even Paramkushan Nayakiya, even pAsurams bhavam like a mother, like that. So when we read it, when we hear it, so what should be our thought process? Because when we hear something great and what we consider great, even in medical centers like that, there are two things happens to us. One thing is that we start developing appreciation about it. Second thing is that we also want to develop those things in us. So the same way when we also hear how AzhwArs felt the bhavam of Perumal, should we also pray for that? I should also develop such a bhavam for the Perumal blessings, or what should be our thought process?
See, in general, our thought process should be to become totally subservient to Perumal and ask him to use us the way he wants us to be engaged and used. So separately, we can long for Anubhavam, we can see how other Alvars, Andal, Nachiyar and Acharyas have enjoyed Perumal. We can seek that enjoyment initially. But over time, because we have the fortune of guidance from Purvacharyas on how we should live, how we should shape ourselves in Kaikaryam, and all of these are there, we can simply follow that process and try to become a good dasa, good adiyavan. Because when we become a good dasa, then Perumal will engage us more than what we want. See, let's say we have in our office, if we have 5 different staff, naturally any major project comes, we will try to give it to the best person. Best person in the sense that in the case of office, it will be the most intelligent and most the smartest person. For them only that project will be given. Similarly, when Perumal wants to give some good experience, he'll see who is more receptive for that. If we are making our own choices, then he will just give that. But if we are receptive for his opinion, then he will give what is best. Because he wants to give the best to the most receptive person. So this is the bhavam we should develop. Ultimately, we should become very, very good servitor, with good servant. If we are the best servant, then we will get the best experience also, naturally.
So, when I read about Andal's love for Krishna, so my thought process should be I want to serve her because she has so much love for Krishna.
Yeah, we can desire for that. We want to serve Andal Nachiyar who served Perumal. And we can also say that we can request Perumal to engage me also to be totally subservient to him so that he can give all kinds of enjoyment to me.
It's up to him.
It's up to him totally. Whatever he wants to give, he can give. But we want to say to him that, please keep me as the best servitor. Like in Thiruvaimozhi, Yamma vittu thiramam seppam, nin semma pada parpu thalai serthu. In that padigam, this concept of existing for Perumal's happiness is emphasized. He says, I don't even want moksham. My motto is to be at your lotus feet and engage in Kaikarya. So that is all I want. After that, whatever you want to give, that is up to you. And whatever you have to give it for your pleasure, not for my enforcement. Because I enforced you, give me moksham. So if you give me moksham, I don't want that moksham also. So he says, Tanakeyaga enaikollumeede. So you keep me for your own purpose only, not my purpose. So that is the ultimate stage. And there is another ultimate stage which is also shown in Veimarutholnai. These two are very, very important. When it comes to Bhagavan, how we should be. In Veimarutholnai Padigam, towards the end, there, Alvar says, I know you want to enjoy with gopis. This is in the Gopika Bhavam. He is talking to Krishna. He says, as a Gopika, AzhwArs is saying, I don't care whether you give enjoyment to me or not. I want you to be happy. So if you want to be happy with some Gopika, just do it before me, in front of me, so that I will naturally become happier. So don't go away from me. But if you don't want to give me that experience, just give it to whoever you like. And I will be happy. Because someone else gets that happiness. I am happy for that. And that is actually highest principle of our Sampradayam also. If a SrIvaishnava gets some glories, if they get some nice things, we should be happy, a recognition or whatever, we should be happy as if we got it. Similarly, if a SrIvaishnava gets some suffering, we should feel sorrow as if we got that suffering. So that is the highest mood of a good SrIvaishnava. We should try to develop it. It is not very easy. These things take a lot of self-control and following Purvacharya's instructions and following their works quite a bit. And then only such mood will develop. And it will develop probably in 1 in 1,000, 100,000. No, not life, but 1 in 1,000% maybe. Among 1,000 SrIvaishnavas or 100,000 SrIvaishnavas, there may be one person who genuinely feels happiness for someone else's happiness and genuinely feels sorrow for someone else's sorrow. But that is the goal for us. We have to. It all goes back to the philosophy where it is Vishtadvaita Siddhantam, where everything is Bhagavan's Sharira. If, let's say, someone puts a crown in our head, our mouth smiles. The mouth doesn't say, why don't you put the crown on my mouth? Rather, it is happy that the head got it. Because we have the understanding that the mouth and head belong to the same person's body. So, whatever comes to head, it is happiness for the mouth also. Same way, if we understand that every Atma is Bhagavan's body, it doesn't matter whether this body gets greatness or this body gets greatness. So we will develop that understanding more clearly about being happy about others' happiness. When we have this foundational understanding that everything is Sharira of Bhagavan, the Sharira Shari Bhava is so significant, it is so powerful that it solves most of the confusions we will have.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our SrIvaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.